Hi, my name is Irene, and this is my persuasive speech. We all migrate to various places for various reasons. For work, to join family members, from war or violence or persecution, and the rest. So do immigrants who move to the United States. The action where one moves from the birth country and reside permanently in another country is called immigration. And we have two types of immigrants. We have the documented immigrants or authorized immigrants, and we have the undocumented or unauthorized immigrants. The documented immigrants are those in the country legally, and undocumented are those in the country illegally. And according to Pew Research Center, the total population of immigrants in US amount to 13.6%. Out of that, we have 77% who are legal immigrants, and we have 23% who are illegal immigrants. And we have those two in the country with students or working visa, over 1 million people. In my speech, I'm gonna discuss about the challenges these undocumented immigrants faces, especially the DACA recipients, and the current immigration reform. And then lastly, the economic impact this DACA recipient will bring to the economy if they were given the legal status. So let's start. What is DACA? Let's define what DACA means. DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival. It's a program which was established in 2012 by President Obama. It was established to allow children who were brought into this country illegally work authorization and protection from deportation. I believe some of us can relate to that or have friends or relatives who are in the program and can testify to the challenges they go through each day and night. Let's discuss the challenges that undocumented immigrant DACA recipients go through. First, they feel isolation from school. They can't join their peers because they are afraid they will be reported. They don't have access to government support programs, be it financial aid, be it health insurance, and the rest. They don't have access to that. And then they can't apply to any working sector, no, because they are afraid they will be deported. According to American Psychological Association, millions of children and youth in America go through daily isolation from their friends, the trauma from separation from their loved ones, and also afraid of being detained or deported. This is really hard to deal with. Now that we've seen some of the challenges, let's move to the immigration reform. From Department of Homeland Security, the DACA program, which was established to give protection and then work authorization to undocumented immigrants, is being under negotiation or is being debated by the Congress for its future action. And then the program is not accepting any new entrants into the program. For these challenges to be solved, immigration reform law should be established. A law that will give them a pathway to citizenship. A law that will allow them to renew their license when it expires. A law that will allow them to work in various sectors that they want to work. And I believe if they have that, they will contribute to economic development. Now that we've seen the immigration reform, let's move to the economic impacts they will bring to the economy if they were given the legal status. Immigrants contribute to the U.S. economy through creation of jobs, through working in various sectors, through payment of tax, and the rest. According to the projection by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, it indicates that by 2024, the U.S. population age 55 will increase by 18.2%. And if that happens, it means the demand for workers will be high. And if these undocumented immigrants were given the legal status, they will fill the places needed in various working sectors. That is why there is the need for the immigration reform. And not that too, they also pay tax to the economy. Because from U.S. Chamber of Commerce, immigrants generate $2.4 billion in tax revenue each year. And I believe if these people were given the legal status, the figure will increase, which will go into most government support programs and help in the development of the economy. Now that we've seen some benefits, let's recap what we've learned. First, I talk about the challenges of DACA. Isolation from work, and isolation from school, peers, not able to apply into any sector of employment, not qualify for government support programs. And also talk about the current immigration reform. That the immigration reform law should be established to help them get access to able to work in various working places, and also to renew their working permit and also get a pathway to citizenship. And lastly, I talk about the benefit that they will have on the economy. That contribution of tax on work in various sectors of the employment. We have the moral obligation to help solve the challenges these legal immigrants go through. So let's call the legislation. Let's leave them a message. Let's tell them about the challenges that they face each day and night. Let's argue for immigration reform. Because together we can make life differ. We can make life better and safer place for them. Thank you for listening to my speech.